Hello there and welcome to 10 ways to kill your online business. In today's digital age, the way in which you conduct your business online is often the determining factor on how successful or unsuccessful you are. My name is Peter Beckenham, the Village Marketer from peterbeckenham.com. And while you may have kept your eye on the prize at the beginning of your business venture, letting a few bad habits seep in can quickly lead to the demise of even the strongest of all businesses. So what I'm sharing with you today are 10 surefire ways that can kill your online business. And the idea is to make sure you don't do just that, right? Now the first one is ignoring customer inquiries. There's nothing more annoying than filling out a contact us form, for example, and getting absolutely no response. Always answer promptly to customers' inquiries. And this, by the way, also applies to social media. If someone sends you a personal message on Facebook, for example, do them the courtesy of responding to the message. After all, you never know who are going to be your customers, and your friends and contacts in social media will very much start to judge you by the way that you treat them, okay? Secondly, having a non-working website. People see businesses with sites in disrepair as maybe untrustworthy and unprofessional. So keep your website current, keep it working, and make sure to fix any broken links that you've got, because that will destroy any customer experience. It's hard enough to get them to your website to start with, right? Do not ruin that experience they've got by having some simple links that don't work. And by the way, if your website is a blog, the most important thing of all is to make the visitor feel welcome and very quickly for them to understand what your blog is all about, who you are, what you stand for, and what can they possibly gain from being a member of your community. So make sure all your links are working, okay? Number 3, being inconsistent. Actually, I had a problem with this as well. If you manage a blog or have an online social profile, one of the worst things you can do is to be inconsistent with your postings. How frequently you post is truly up to you, right? Whether you do it once a day, once a week, once a month, or whatever, that's your decision. But once that frequency is established, keep your postings regular, because people will be expecting it. And if you do not do that, if you're not consistent, they will lose interest and they'll lose trust and faith in you, all right? Number 4, poor customer service. Not quite the same as ignoring customer inquiries, but equally as effective in terms of killing your business. Do not get a reputation of poor service, poor follow-up, and if people have complaints, answer the darn things and answer them in a timely manner, and then go the extra mile to satisfy these new customers. None of us have perfect operations, and we should expect the fact that every now and again you'll have a customer who has a poor experience with you. Please go the extra mile, help them out. Remember, bad online reviews can be a death sentence, especially if you're a brand new startup company, all right? So make your customer service absolutely extraordinary and memorable. Number 5, mixing personal and professional life. Now it depends who you talk to here, because many people will say the one thing you should never do is mix up your personal and your professional or your business interest at one point. You should keep them completely separate. For example, on social media like Facebook, you should have a business page and have your profile for your personal things. Be quite frank with you, I disagree with that entirely. In order to create a business opportunity using social media, the most important thing is for people to understand you, to know who you are, to know what you stand for. So by all means, share about you as well as sharing about your business opportunities, or more importantly, some tips, concepts, ideas and strategies that people can use. The last thing you want to do is start trying to sell on social media. Become a center of influence, become a leader, become someone who's an authority, and people will follow you, seek you out, and then ask you for help. And when they ask for help, for example in personal messaging, then you can start talking about your business opportunity, all right? Because you're perfectly positioned. So I don't have a problem in mixing personal and professional life together, but I know some people who are listening and watching this video may disagree with that. Number 6, not building a mailing list. I mean, if you don't bother to maintain a customer database, you not only lose out on potential customers, but you also fail to lend a personal touch when dealing with your existing clients. For example, you may have interested customers taking the time out to browse your website or to browse your Facebook profile page or whatever, and they sign up and they give an email address. Now that's the perfect solution, but if they don't give you their email address because they don't have the opportunity to do that, you don't have a sign up box of any sort, then guess what? They leave and you'll never hear from them again, and you can't follow them up. So ensure on every page of your blog and on your website there are opportunities available for people to join your community, to join you, and then you can follow them up. I mean, I advise you this, don't try to sell them on your website. The idea of your website, and especially if it's a blog, is to encourage people to join your community, and then you can follow them up, build relationships with them, build a know, like and trust factor with them via email marketing, via your Facebook or your social media marketing, and then you can then be in a position to offer them whatever business opportunity you may have. Number 7, not handling active sales leads via social media. I mean, if you're spending a lot of time promoting via social media and you don't have the right sales funnel, in other words, you don't have a way to capture people into your email lists, then you're probably losing a lot of valuable customers. Sure, you can do a lot of personal messaging, and that's very, very powerful on platforms like Facebook and Twitter, all right? But what you really need is to be building your potential customers. Now, you can do that via messaging, that's absolutely no doubt about that. But you should also have these people joining your email list. So make sure in your personal messaging you give them the opportunity to join with you. Not just learn from you, but to join with you, and send them to a landing page so they join your mailing list, right? Number 8 is not getting referrals from your community. I mean, if you're dealing with the same set of customers and clients for say 6 months and you haven't received anyone from them that they've recommended for you to go and talk to, then you have a bit of an issue. You need to encourage your clients to send you referrals. Okay? And the way you do that is by giving them extraordinary value, by going over the top in terms of your customer service, making them feel special, making them feel it's a memorable experience to be working with you. And then they will be absolutely delighted to be able to refer people to you because they'll be talking about you, especially on social media, right? Now, the last 2 points I want to make to you are 2 common practices that will truly kill your productivity. And if it kills your productivity, it's going to kill your business, right? I mean, you want to be successful, all right? Of course you do. I mean, who doesn't? Well, in order to be successful, you have to learn how to be more productive. Unfortunately, that is easier than it sounds because there's so many things trying to prevent you from success. If you want to be successful, then you need to learn how to watch your stress levels and learn how to become more productive. Stress is known for decreasing work productivity rates and impending success. So be careful with stress, right? So what is it then that actually causes stress? Generally speaking, it's fear. It could be fear of success or fear of failure or fear of the unknown, and also a lack of focus. Both those things drive stress levels through the roof. So how do you fix that? How do you sharpen your focus and learn how to become more productive? Here's 2 simple ideas for you. Firstly, and it's number 9 in the series, multitasking. First off, multitasking is a lie. It's practically impossible to do more than one thing at a time. Multitasking is just quickly switching tasks and can actually drain your focus completely. This is detrimental to your productivity, all right? It doesn't really matter how much or how little multitasking you do, because any type of multitasking will simply drain your energy. This is simply because it takes more time and energy to switch tasks than it actually does to finish one task itself. If you want to be more productive, then stop multitasking. It will take a little time to completely quit, but once you do, you will see great results from it. This is the whole purpose. Keep your focus, right? Get rid of that stress, get rid of those fears, and focus on getting things done. And that brings me to the last point, number 10. This is something else that will truly cause you a problem and literally kill your productivity and your business. And that is checking your email all the time. The worst thing you can do for your work productivity is to check your email first thing in the morning. Don't do that. According to the Huffington Post, checking your email first thing in the morning actually kills your productivity for the whole darn day. This is because it puts you in immediate stress mode and makes it harder to focus because you've got all other things grabbing your attention and sending you this way and that, right, from the email messages you're getting. Constantly checking your email all day long doesn't help at all. It pulls your focus away from whatever task you're currently working on. Stop taking your work home if you can. In other words, disconnect your work email after you leave the office and take the time to rest from the day. If not, you will find yourself in a constant cycle of exhaustion and stress. By all means, check your email, but not first thing in the day. Maybe during the middle of the day and maybe once before you retire in the evening, okay? That's enough. That's all you need to do. So there you are. There's the 10 ways that you can kill your online business and do it easy, right? I hope you found something of benefit there. Now, if you need some help in any way at all with your business, with getting started online, you'd just like to talk about things, whatever it is, there on the screen is my contact details. Send me a friend request on Facebook if we're not friends, all right? There's my Skype contact. There's my email. To be quite frank with you, I'd much rather talk with you than type with you, right? I'm the world's worst typist. But the most important thing is get in touch with me. And let's sit down and talk about how you can get started in the best possible way online, or if you're already started online, how can you improve what you're doing? The last thing you want to do is kill your business, right? And let me share with you some of the experiences I've had, and I'd be delighted to not just help you, but build a relationship with you as well. All the very best. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.